Recording. All right. Hi, guys. Thank you for being on the newbie Zoom. So I'm calling it a newbie Zoom, but really this is for anybody. I mean, this is for anybody that just wants to kind of like learn, figure out what maybe they should be doing more of. Maybe you've seen your business kind of like come to a halt. Maybe you've seen it take off. Maybe you're doing amazing things. But this is going to teach everyone something. So I'm really, really excited. And I am recording it so that if you have newbies on your team that couldn't be on, you can always pass them the recording. I'll have it set up in Better Together as soon as we get done with this one. So I am super excited to chat with you guys tonight and fill you up on some things that I've learned in my 4.5 years. Oh, hold on. One of my brand new girls that wants to be on is texting me. Hold on. I'm working on 2 people for distributors. Just looking for some. Oh my goodness. Okay. I want to make sure she hears back from me. Okay. All right. So I'm going to teach you some things that I've learned in my 4.5 years, and I have failed a lot. So I love to help you guys not go through what I've gone through if I can prevent it. But of course, failure means that you're learning, and failure means that you're trying. So there's nothing wrong with falling flat on your face. That's a thing. That's totally a thing. So I wanted to start off by having you guys type in the chat, hi baby, why you guys said yes. Why did you get started? So I just want you to tell me really quickly in the chat, why did you say yes to It Works? Whether you've been in for 2-3 years or just getting started, I want you to tell me in the chat why you said yes to It Works. And what I mean by that is, like, I want you to be specific. Joe will be home in like 2 minutes, so hi, Lucy. I want you to be very specific. Tell me, like, when your enroller was talking to you and she was like, hey, it's only $99 to get started. Like, let's do this. Why did you officially say, okay, let's go? Like, why did you say yes? So type that in the chat when you get 2 seconds. Don't. Mama's working. Okay, I'm going to read all these in just a second, but in the meantime, I'm going to have just a couple leaders. I don't think I see Kaylee on, but I am going to have Sam, if she's ready. I see her like typing away, I think, but if you're ready, Sam, if you wouldn't mind giving everybody, tell everybody. So Sam is our brand new Emerald. You guys, obviously, some of you probably know that, but Sam just went Emerald, and she started like 1.5 years ago in this business. And I wanted her to just give some quick tips, like a 2-3 minute tip on some things that she started doing that got her business off, to the ground, hitting the pavement. Like, what are some things that made her business thrive in the very beginning and still? So, like, tell us, when you were a newbie, what did you do?
So the first thing I did was I really did use the products, and I loved the greens and got results with that. And then was just showing people my results at my salon and like incorporating it into my lifestyle. So that was a big deal, like making sure I'm using the products, being a product of the product. People notice that, and it's easy to talk about it, and it's easy to say, like, yes, I would recommend this, especially when it worked for me in this way. So, and people trust me with their hair and with their nails. So like with their health, it's kind of the same thing. They have to build that trust with you. So a lot of, and especially even with the business too, those people that join your circle have to be people that you genuinely want to spend time with, and that people that are genuinely going to make you want to work your business and make you want to be in this business with them. And when you are, like, we call our group Better Together, because when you find people that you click with and you all have these different like skills to bring to the table, and you're all your best people, we're coming. Oh, sorry, Kaylee just messaged. I got distracted. But when you guys are all like doing your thing and being true to yourself and being genuine and using the products and like doing all the things that you're supposed to do, like, it's really is better together. So building a culture with my team and with my customers was a big deal too. And letting them know that they could trust me and that I was serious about this business or these products and the results that my customers were going to get. So.
Yeah. And a part of that too is, sit still. A part of that too is that you started talking to people right away. Like, would you say that you started talking to people like right away from day one? Like, you got started?
Yeah. And like one of the newbie checklist, if you guys haven't seen that, check it out, because the first thing you do is you buy some gear. And when I take girls to the OTOMs and stuff, you can get shirts for like $15, and all of that goes to charity. Like, it's really easy to to share our business that way. And like I said, being a product of the product, people were asking me anyway. So of course I'm going to talk about it because I'm loving what I'm seeing. And my husband, you know, dropped 26 pounds in 2 months with the products. And, you know, we cried about that. So that was a big deal when, you know, these products really do work. So we're not called it doesn't work. We're called it does work. And like it works. Like, duh, that's what we're called. So, you know,
and
it's easy to talk about it.
That's perfect. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk more about is using the product. So thank you, Sam. I just wanted a couple of our like leaders touch on that, but we only have a couple on. So which is fine. This is a newbie thing. So I figured we'd have more newbies than anything. So I love that you guys are commenting like why you said yes. Like that's perfect. And I want to read some of those in just a second. And I have read some of those. But you just got started. Maybe you just got started. Maybe you have been in for a second, okay? But point blank period, when people forget that we just have 3 steps to success, that's where things start to go down the toilet. They start to do all these extra things and they start to do all this stuff that isn't necessary, and they forget that those 3 steps are so simple. The company has had those 3 steps for a long time since the business got started, you know? And those 3 steps are exactly how you become successful. So step 1, like set up your auto shipment and get started. And I want you guys to know that when you're talking to new people, that you just need to be going over the 3 steps to success. So I want you real quick to take your camera off if you can, if you want. And I want you to raise your hand if you've ever gotten on the phone or in person with someone and went over the 3 steps to success. If you can't undo your camera, put it in the chat. Have you ever gone over the 3 steps to success with somebody? Okay. All right. So, 1 second. Let me tell her to be. Literally, Joe was supposed to be home like 10 minutes ago. So I'm sorry, guys. So if you're going over the 3 steps to success, I want you to know that's all that you need to be doing. Like that's all that you need to be doing. I'm serious. How many of you have gone over the 3 steps to success and been a little bit nervous about it? Been a little bit like, how do I word this? I don't want to word bomb it. I want to make sure I'm going over it correctly. Because let me tell you what, if you're dismissing step 1 and you're not talking about the 80 BB auto shipment, that is going to kill your business. It's for so many reasons. So I'm going to, and then step 2, if you're not telling them about the 4 customers, like they're not aware of how easy it is to get a $100 shopping spree. If you're not telling them about step 3 and exactly how to go Ruby and like it just takes 3 to 5 new business partners, like they don't understand how simple it is. And then you have to lead from the front, lead by example, and help them complete those 3 steps. That is what we're here for. So I'm going to use Sam. We're going to role play a little bit, and I'm going to mock. Guys, I'm going to go over an entire phone conversation. Like, I want you to hear me loud and clear. This is exactly how I talk to someone on the phone. So this might be kind of weird, but this is exactly how I talk to somebody on the phone. Because when someone's interested in the business, I don't chat about it. I say, can you hop on the phone for 10 minutes? Or can we meet up in person? If they're in my area, I want to meet up with them in person. But the goal is to help them understand how easy it is to join my team right now. Not tomorrow, not the next day, right now. And I don't like to do that through chat. I like to do it through voice message. If I have to do it through voice message, I will, but either on the phone or in person. So I'm going to show you guys, like I hope this helps you. I want to show you guys exactly how a phone conversation goes for me. So Sam's interested in the business. She's like, I really, I want to hear more about it works. And you guys, the conversation can go literally any way. But if someone says to me, I'm a little interested in what you do. Yes, I've heard of it works. What is it? Yeah, I would be interested in more income. The first thing I do is get them on the phone and go over the 3 steps. So I'm going to mock it. Okay, ready? So Sam calls me.
Ring, ring, ring.
Yep. I'm like, hey, Sam, thanks for calling.
Hey. Yeah. So tell me a little bit about this business. Like what are we doing here?
Okay. So do you have guys, this is exactly a phone conversation. I'm not kidding. So Sam, do you have 10 minutes? So I can tell you real quick, just our 3 simple steps to success. Do you have 10 minutes?
Sure.
Okay. So first of all, what is give me a background on what you do, what your life's all about.
Well, I have 4 jobs. And so I'm kind of nervous about not having enough time. I'm thinking that, I do really want to try the wraps. I've only ever tried the greens. So You know, I would like to do that. And I know you get those in the kit. So I'm just wondering, like, how much is the investment? Like, how do I get started? I guess, like, what is that?
Yeah.
How does that affect me?
Okay. So awesome. You're busy. So you have a life. I love it. I started this business very, very busy actually. And I still stay really busy. So I love hearing that because I want to work with people who are busy. So I'm just going to kind of go over steps 1, 2, and 3 because that's how simple we like to keep things. And if you have any questions along the way, like stop me as I'm talking, but I'm just really quickly going to go over those. Sound good?
Okay, cool.
Okay. So step 1 is getting started. Getting started, plain and simple. And right now it's only $99 to get started, and you're going to get 4 free skinny wraps in your starter kit, which is so cool because when I started this business, I was really poor. So I actually sold those 4 wraps for $25 a piece, and I made my investment right back, which is pretty cool. So do you think
Yeah, wow.
do you think you would use those wraps or sell those wraps?
I do kind of honestly want to try them
Yeah.
anyways. So, but I would like to sell wraps, I guess, if you can make cash off that too. That's cool.
Yeah, so you want to use them, and that's awesome. See, I sold them because I was poor, but I recommend that if you can, use your wraps that come in your kit, do that because you're going to have a really great testimony. So that is a part of step 1. You're also going to get some marketing materials in your kit, which is so awesome. And then every single month as an It Works distributor, it's so cool because we do not carry an inventory. How cool is that, right?
Yeah, I love that. At a salon,
Yeah.
we have to carry an inventory. It's so expensive.
Yeah, inventory
Crazy.
is no joke. And I've heard of other companies like, Mary Kay, like other companies having a huge stock of product that they have to keep in their closet. And when I heard that we didn't have to do that, like I was so excited. So we don't carry an inventory. I love that. And every single month we're actually paid to use the product. So I find this super cool because I love the products anyway. So like, what are some products that you have? You kind of told me you wanted to kind of try, you've tried the greens, I think you said, but like you wanted to try the wraps. So you already know you want to try some of the products, right?
Right. And I mean, if I got the wraps, then I could sell those for cash, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, because that's the only thing we're allowed to carry on hand, which is the wraps, and they can fit right in your purse. So I love that we're paid to use the products, and like every single month, I genuinely love using our defining gel and our greens and all that good stuff. So what I do is I set up my auto shipment for my favorite products, and then every single month we run an auto shipment, and it's anywhere from $80 to $100 every single month just to use the products. And that actually makes you commissions qualified, which is so cool. We're paid to use the products because wouldn't it be silly? Like, wouldn't it be kind of crazy to join a business and then when people say to you, hey, Sam, are you loving those wraps that you sell? And you're like, well, I don't really know. I haven't tried them, but you should try them. Wouldn't that be kind of silly?
Yeah, I know. That was one of the reasons I was kind of nervous about getting started with the business too, because I have never tried the wraps. I've only ever tried the greens. So
Yep.
I do kind of need to branch out and try
Yep.
a few things and let people know what's up. So
Yep, because when you are a part of a business, it's instinct to want to share what you're doing. So like what's cool is that we get to run that auto shipment every month and make sure that we're trying new products if we want to. So it'll be so much easier for us to share what we're doing with other people when we're using those products and having a testimony of our own. So we get to set you up with an auto shipment that will run next month. Don't worry, it's not going to run this month, it runs next month. And again, you can customize that to be whatever you want to try. But that makes you, again, that auto shipment makes you commissions qualified. It makes you qualified for all of our bonuses. We're paid 5 different ways. So with that auto shipment, like you're securing your paycheck, which is awesome. So does that sound good?
yeah, perfect.
Okay, so that is step 1. And we'll get that set up as soon as we get off the phone here. But step 2 is I help you gather your first 4 loyal customers within your first 30 days. Okay, so it's literally like thinking of 4 people that would bring you chicken noodle soup when you're sick. Can you think?
Okay, right.
What'd you say?
I said right. Yeah, I could think of 4 people.
Pretty simple. It's literally thinking of someone who someone who just had a baby, someone who has a lot of stress on their plate, someone who needs more fruits and vegetables, someone who loves skincare. Just think of those people, and I help you with that. So when you enroll your first 4 customers within your first 30 days, you're actually going to earn a $100 shopping spree that you get to spend on either products that you can try for free or apparel, or you can do a little bit of mix and match, which is really awesome because we didn't have that when I first started. So you are literally getting like a huge, huge, huge bonus just for getting your first 4 customers, which are people who do want to try the products at a discount. So, and then you're also going to get really cheap bags of wraps. So that's a benefit too. Sound
That's
good?
awesome. Yeah, I'd love to try I want to try everything. So $100 is big.
Beautiful. Awesome. So that is step 2, and we're going to help you complete that. I hold your hand. I help you do that. And then step 3, this is the last step. This is the most exciting step to me because this is where the money and the income really comes in. So step 3 is I'm going to help you go Ruby. So Ruby is a pin level in the company. It's the 3rd pin level, and Rubies on average make an extra $500 a month. You know, when I started this business, an extra $500 a month for me, because I was being evicted, you know, we were really, really struggling. So an extra $500 for me was like diapers, gas in my car payment. It was huge for me. And I completed that in my first 3 months. So my question to you is like, what would $500 a month do for you and your family?
Gosh, like I could probably pay my car payment and my car insurance. Like, true story though, in real life, like I bought a brand new stove and a washing machine, like when I went Ruby. So that was a big deal. Like paid cash. But there's a lot that I could think of that I would do with $500 extra a month.
Yeah, that's huge for a lot of families. And so I love helping people do that. And I've helped a lot of people go Ruby. My team has helped a lot of people go Ruby. So what that is you actually have the lifetime of your business to go Ruby, as that's a part of step 3, but we help you do it pretty quickly because you can. So that's finding 3 to 5 new business partners. So people that want to make extra income with you, have some fun, get that same shopping spree. These are people that want to join your team. So when you find 3 to 5 new business partners and then you help them complete steps 1 and 2, you are Ruby. So doesn't that sound pretty simple?
Yeah, 5 teammates, helping them get started. Yeah, easy.
Yeah, easy money, right? So, and then you have the opportunity to get a $5,000 bonus, which is something we'll talk about after you get started, which is crazy. I know my girl Sam, like she just did it. It's crazy, but it's real life. So my question now is, are you ready to get started? Do you have any questions for me?
I mean, I guess where do I sign up?
Yeah, all right. I just need some basic info, and then I'm going to get you in the system, and then I'll add you to my team page, and then we're going to hit the ground running together, okay?
Sweet.
Awesome. Okay. Boom. That was an entire phone conversation. Thank you, Sam, youtobomb.com. That is literally, you guys, if you are on my team and you've heard me be on the phone, that is literally how a phone conversation goes for me. That is how a phone conversation goes. So do you guys see how I got them on the phone? I got to know them a little bit. Like, you don't want to be on the phone for a half hour to an hour. I'm not saying that. Like, we have a life to live too, but get them on the phone and just be their friend for 2 seconds. Like, just ask them, what does your life look like? You know, do you have any kids? You know, what's going on with you? Don't make it about you. Make it about them. What do you have going on? Okay, cool. I've loved getting to know you. Now let's go over steps 1, 2, and 3. And then, do you guys notice that I interact? I say, like, step 1 is, okay, have you ever wanted to try any of their products? That lets them know that it's going to be easy to set up their auto shipment. Super easy. So I keep it interactive. I say, what would $500 a month do for you and your family? Like, you have to have confidence, and you just have to keep the conversation flowing. If you're not getting on the phone and just being like your normal self, then you're not doing it right. If you're getting on the phone and you're just like steps 1, 2, and 3, and you're not pausing, you're not taking a breath, you're not asking them questions, they're like, okay, I don't even, like, I'm done. So I love, love, love that you can get on the phone and do that with anybody. And if you need your upline to help you do that, like, get your upline to help you do that. I've done a lot of 3-way calls. So if you've ever been on a 3-way call with me too, that's how a phone conversation goes, right? If you've been on the phone with me. So I hope that helped you guys see how I talk to people about the business. Now, that's in person or on the phone. So make sure that when you're getting started, you're completing those 3 steps yourself, but you're also helping people understand those 3 steps. That is how you go Ruby, in case you're wondering. That's how you go Ruby. So I have some things written down, which is why I keep looking to my left. And then, you guys, that auto shipment, so if you've been on the team or if you're brand new, make sure you have, like, let's start off by saying, make sure you have your 80 BV auto shipment set up. And you'll notice when I'm talking to potentials, I don't say the words 80 BV. I don't say the words, I don't speak any of that, like, stuff, because they don't know what that means yet. But you guys, you're in, right? So you guys do need to get to know that terminology and all that good stuff. So 80 BV auto shipment is something that we run every single month to make sure that we're commissions qualified, fast start bonus qualified, big bonus qualified. Like, that is literally how we're paid, you guys. So if you don't have that set up, or if your upline did not mention that, get with somebody and make sure that you understand exactly how to do that. And that makes it so that you're getting paid. every single month, every single week. For instance, I'm getting a fast start bonus, which is a fast start bonus is a $100 bonus that you earn when you sign up a distributor who gets their first 2 loyal customers. So I'm getting a fast start bonus tomorrow. And if I didn't run my auto shipment, I wouldn't be getting that bonus. And that was huge for my family when we first got started. So again, if you guys have questions, ask them in the comments, but make sure you have your auto shipment set up, because it is so important to be trying the products yourself, whether that is 2 bottles of defining gel, which is a perfect auto shipment to me. I love defining gel, or a bottle of defining gel and the greens, or you could do a bag of the shake and the greens, like whatever. You can mix it and match it. You can do whatever you want with that, but make sure you're trying the products, because when people come to you and they want to know more about the products, it is so much easier to be excited and to share your excitement with other people when you actually have seen the benefits of the products. So like, just set up your auto shipment so you can be a walking testimony. It's really that simple. And then I have literally seen ADBV auto shipments gone wrong. So when whatever you do, your team does. So when you aren't telling people about the ADBV auto shipment, neither are they. And then not only are you struggling, they're struggling. You're missing out on volume that you could have just stacked high. And that is so important for you and your team. You want everybody building a solid foundation and making sure that we're all actually completing our 3 steps to success. And that auto shipment is a part of step 1. So don't be weird about mentioning it. Don't be afraid to mention it. It is really, really simple. And I hope that my demonstration of how I talk about it helped you guys out a little bit. So it helps everybody promote too. It makes promoting real. Just take my word. I know some of y'all are brand new, but take my word. When people have their ADBV auto shipment set up, it will make promoting for you so much easier. And then Paige was there at boot camp when they told us about a triple diamond, you guys. She didn't run her auto shipment. She literally relied on her own sales. She relied on her own sales, and then someone sent back a fat fighter. Don't let this confuse you, but someone sent back a fat fighter, and she missed out on her entire triple diamond paycheck because she was relying on her own personal sales. And it was like a gut-wrenching, stab to the stomach. And she was like, never again. And Paige just commented, my heart dropped. Yeah, Paige was like, that is why we run our auto shipment, just to make sure we're securing that. We're not having to worry about it. We don't have to go, where's my triple diamond paycheck? What? That's $8,000, $10,000 just gone. So make sure you're running that, okay, guys? It'll make promoting so much easier, because you can either, I like to put it this way, you can either have 150 in personal sales, or you can run your ADBV auto shipment. So the way I put it is, you can either be chasing that 150 for a $20 paycheck, just chasing that 150, making sure you're replacing, or you can just freaking run your auto shipment and make sure that you're going Ruby, and getting a $500 paycheck. So that's kind of the difference. So now, how are you going to gather your 4 loyal customers? And I want, if anybody has gotten their 4 customers, tell me in the chat. And Sam, if you ever want to pipe up and share with us, go ahead, because it's just, not a big deal. So
yeah, so like I said, my 4 were truly from just being a product of the product, and then also talking about it at the salon. One of the ladies I was waxing, she was like, did you get my wrinkles? And I was like, no, I didn't, but I have something for that. And just being funny and relatable, and just being yep, I have something, let's do it, and she still to this day orders. She signed up with me the very first week I was in the business, and right now has $300 in perk points. It's fine. It's not a big deal. She'll never spend them. She just wants to keep paying me. I'm like, that's fine, Vicky. Love ya. So
yes.
Ari says she's close. Sorry, it went away. Timeout. Close, but host to post and being a product of the product, sharing before and afters at family parties. Yes. And we just had Easter and stuff that. We just, hit the ground running. And plus, when you do earn your $5,000 Emerald bonuses and stuff like that, and you go, your whole family's like, oh shit, it went down. It went down for you with your business, So when you show up to family functions and they're like, okay.
Yeah. Yep. Let's not, and it's and Rachel says, I got mine from family and talking to people at work. The way that I like to put it to you guys is, if you're going to be in the closet It Works distributor, don't plan on actually signing anybody up. There are so many people who sign up and then they're like, but I'm not really going to be like loud and proud about it. I'm not really going to be like, I'm not going to tell people. I'm just going to hope. I'm just going to hope that this stuff falls into my lap. And I'm like, why are you in the closet? Like, why are you doing that? Like, tell people. So one of the first things I tell my new distributors to do is post a selfie of themselves and just put on their Facebook page why they just got started with It Works. I don't need you to be a salesperson, but Rachel, I can't believe that you've been hitting the ground running since you joined. I feel like, so that's funny. Yeah, but she says it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So one of my very favorite ways to gather your first 4 customers, and if you're still going for that, then take these tips to heart. If you're not going for that, maybe you missed it. Guess what? I missed my first 4 customers. Hey, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Keep going. But I strive for my team to get it, okay? But let's say you've already gotten your 4 or you're over that. Maybe your 30 days has been here and gone. This is something you will want to share with your newbies, okay? So when you get new people started, help them. I have literally learned, even just since hanging out with Paige, how important it is to actually help people get started, which for me in the beginning, you guys, was so hard because I was not, quote unquote, I was not a people person. I did not, like, I wanted to sign people up, but I didn't want to like talk to them. I was just like, okay, good luck. Like, this is going to be great. And now I completely understand that if you actually want to succeed, you have to take the time to be with your team and help them. So what I've been doing is I have been signing up new people and then immediately helping them do host to post immediately. Because if you're like me, I started this business with no one to reach out to. And I see that more often than not. I see so many people start up and say, I have like 2 friends. Is that okay? I'm like, well, that won't take you diamond, but host to post will. So let's get out there and start reaching out and, to our cold markets where we don't know anybody, because it's all about growing your network, right? So I love helping people get started, and then I will physically message them or call them or get them on Zoom, and I will say, okay, I need you to do something for me, okay? I promise you won't die. Guys, this is exactly what I'm saying to my newbies. I say, all right, you ready? I want you to do something for me, and I promise you won't die, okay? And they're like, yeah, what's that? I'm like, message this to 10 or 20 people, and I'll send them that first host to post message. We can talk about that later if you guys have questions. They'll send that out, and I'll say, okay, when you get people responding, tell me. I'm here for you. And they'll go, this one girl just said, yes, I'll do it. What do I do next? Here's your next message. Go send that to anyone who says yes, they'll help you. Then they're like, okay, what do I have them post? Okay, what's next? And I'm like, don't worry, I got you. I send them the hair, skin, and nail post or the cleanse post. And I say, now go have them post that and tag you in the comments. And then when you're getting people who say they're interested, I will help you. So make sure you're putting us in a 3-way chat. Like, let's seal the deal. Because at the end of the day, if you're not sealing the deal, every single person is a waste of your time. If you're not at least asking, like, are you ready to get started? Every single person you're talking to is a waste of your time. So I like to help my newbies seal the deal, because chances are you're talking to people, but you're not asking them if they're ready to get started. You're leaving it open-ended at the very end. You're like, I talked to people, but I left it open-ended. And I don't know why I'm not signing people, because you're leaving it open. You're leaving that conversation wide open. Some people like to go, okay, well, just let me know. What? That's like the worst thing you can do. Like, if I see my team go, well, just let me know. I'm like, no, that's not what you say. You ask them, are you ready to place your order? Are you ready to get started? What's holding you back? Get them to answer you. They will answer you, whether it's a, you know what, I just can't right now. At least you asked. Because more times than not, ask Paige. She just did this the other day. Ask Paige, more times than not, you will get people to say, yeah, I'm ready to place my order. What do I have to do? Girl, I just need you to text me with some basic information, and then I will get you in the system. With this BOGO deal, I'm offering the defining gel. Don't forget, don't make that one-time sale. Offer what goes hand in hand. If they want the shake, offer the greens. If they want the keto coffee, offer the keto creamer so they can use it every other day. If they want these BOGO wraps, offer the defining gel. They go hand in hand. They will see better results. They will love you more. Okay? So make sure you're sealing the deal. If you have not, so getting your 4 customers, host to post. Ask your closest friends and family to do you a favor. My favorite thing to do for newbies is host to post, but also, hey, go ask your dearest, most amazing friends and family and just say, hey, girl, I just got started with It Works. It's a health and wellness company. Or I just got started with this amazing health and wellness company, and I need some help. Would you please hear me out for like 10 minutes? I have some products that I want to share with you. And then they will place an order. Like, you have to ask. So that's how I help people get their first 4 customers within their first 72 hours. I want people getting their 4 customers within their first week at the latest, because that launch party that we have, that's just bonus, right? That's just bonus. Like, that's what I want. So, and then how will you go Ruby? So, Ruby, how many of you are Ruby on here? Let's see. Sam's past that. She's got a Ruby under her. Well, her husband's Ruby. Paige is like almost there. We've got Kim. She just went Ruby last month, you guys. Not last month, the month before. So exciting. Try not to miss anybody. Just give me like 2 seconds. Okay. So that's kind of what I figured. We have a lot of newbies on here. So we've got 2 Rubies and above on here, which is so exciting. And the way that I went Ruby, you guys, was I talked to people like I was just on fire. And I think people think I'm joking when I say that. And they're like, well, how did you go Ruby in your first 3 months? Literally, you guys, I acted like there was fire on my ass. I was just like, I'm telling everybody, I had 400 Facebook friends. I think I reached out to 100 of them, and that took me all the way to Diamond. And I'm not kidding, like 100, 200 maybe. But I literally told everybody in my friends list, because I didn't have friends. I didn't have a warm market. I didn't have people to support me from day one. So I literally reached out to people on my Facebook. And if you want to do that with Instagram, if you want to do that with blitzing, I also blitz. But I asked people on Facebook, hey, I mean, I did things the wrong way, you guys, and it still worked. So just ask people. I would literally say, hey, girl, have you seen what I've been up to? And they're like, what? And I'm like, dude, I just joined this amazing health and wellness company, and it is going to retire me from my full-time job. Had it yet? No. But was I very, very confident that it would? Yeah. I was so ready to quit my job. And I knew that this was going to be that thing that helped me. So you just have to speak into existence. Like, you just have to speak into existence. You have to tell people, have you seen what I've been up to? Like, when I was in Florida, I literally sent out over 100 messages and said, hey girl, have you seen what I've been up to in Florida? I just wanted to get the conversation going. I just wanted people to go, no, what? Girl, I was paid to come out here, because, it's a tax write-off. I was paid to come out here to Florida for It Works. Can you believe that? Like, yes, Chrissy, I say that to people all the time. Yes, I'm going to quit my job. Yes, you have to talk about what you plan to do. You have to say things like literally, you guys, I'm not kidding. I would message people and I would say, hey, this company is going to allow me to quit my full-time job. Do you want to come with me? Like, now, as a triple diamond, I still message people and I say, hey girl, like, this is no joke. This is no joke. I will voice message people and say, hey girl, I'm going all the way to the top. And whether or not you come with me, like, that's up to you. I will do it without you, but I would have so much more fun if you came with me. And like, you have to be willing to send that message out to people. Maybe not those exact words, but you have to be willing to get out there and ask people. You have to ask people, because more times than not, again, Paige saw this the other day, more times than not, because she's like, oh my God, people are being actually really nice to you. I'm like, I know. More times than not, people are going to say, yes. What are you talking about? How are you making extra income? What are you doing? You're working from your phone with your kids? Like, what are you doing? I'm sorry, what? Like, people want to know. People want to know what you're up to. So Sam, if you want real quick, would you, you're already unmuted. Yeah.
I was just going to touch on that actually.
Yeah.
I was just going to say probably everybody who's on my team who I have personally enrolled has probably heard me say something like that. Like, girl, we're going places. We're actually doing it. And I've also had people ask me to join my business by being consistent about that publicly and not being a Closet It Works distributor. And not only because of and I still have not replaced my incomes, we're moving right on up. We're definitely getting there, but it is, it's a life-changing experience, mind, body, soul, everything about you will change because of this business, and people will see that. I have been shining from the inside out from the day that I started with this company, and people see that all the time. I am not, I'm not perfect. I'm not rainbows and sunshine. Lord knows that, Lord. Okay. But I let people know, this really has changed my whole perspective on pretty much everything. Yeah. You're a better friend. You're a better person. If you're religious, you're more found in your faith. You're it's just, everything is better. You're a better wife. It's crazy how things will change for you even before the money comes. And I think I said that the other day, everything else has to happen in order for that to happen. So you just need to I said this the other day too, remember that this is a job that will pay off with consistency. So this isn't an hourly wage position. So just stay consistent and stay inspired by how everything else is changing for you with this business too.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Yeah, because that's, guys, I was not the person you see talking today is not the person that I was 4 years ago. You know, I was like she said, I literally found God because of this company. I've become a better leader. I've become a better person. Like, I am literally a different person, like 110% a better person than I was when I started this business. And I'm more confident, and people see that at the grocery store. Like, be that person that when you walk, people know, like, that you got some things going on. Like, when you enter a room, that they want to know you. They want to know why you're so positive, why you're who you are. Like, that's my goal, is to be that person that lights up the world. Like, I never used to talk like that. I never used to think like that. I never used to be like that. But this company will change you if you stick around with us. If you give this a year of your time, if you give this a solid year of your time, you will literally go, Kim, Sam, whoever, like, you weren't joking. This year has changed my life. Like, I am so thankful. And it's because of a lot of things. The people that you get to surround yourself with. I noticed that it works, like the culture of It Works is totally different than just the world. Like, it's crazy. I told people the other day that beware, like, if you're coming to the One Team One Mission, it's your first one, get ready. We look like we're just freaks of nature. Like, we love each other, and it's not weird. It's not weird. It's awesome. And trust me, I started this business with, like, don't touch me, don't hug me, I don't want to know you, to, like, come here, everybody, just come here. Like, you become this person. Yes, we're a positivity cult, Sam said. But yes, Ari joined at a One Team. Like, that's what made her join. And Ari was completely random. I invited someone who invited Ari, and now look, like, it's just crazy. That person done quit, moved on. She's still here. So it's crazy. Yes, it's crazy. And so I love it. Like, I love it. And Brooke too. Yes, that's awesome. And I can't wait for you guys to experience the OTOM on the 9th. Like, I'm so excited. So that is actually my next bullet point, plugging in. If you have a goal, if you have any kind of goal in mind, you want to be Ruby, you want to be Emerald, you want to be Diamond, you are not shy, Samsung SM's G950U, you are not shy. You are not shy. Who's the Samsung person? Dang it. So you are not shy. You are not shy. You are awesome, right? So quit putting limitations on yourself like that. And yes, come to these kinds of things and break out of your shell. You know, it took a lot. I had to break out of my shell quite a bit. Dana, okay. Hey, Dana. So, good. Okay. So, you guys, plugging in. If you think you're going to get, all the way to the top or even to Ruby without plugging in, you are wrong. You are wrong. And I'm talking like you might do it, but you probably won't do it the right way. So make sure that you are plugging into everything that you can. We have a lot to plug into, like the OTOM on the 9th. We have plenty of OTOMs. We have another one on the 24th, I want to say. I don't have my planner right next to me, but we have a Lansing one on the 24th. Yes. And you have so much stuff to plug into. You have our Zooms every Sunday at 9:00 Eastern. You have our power hours every Tuesday and Thursday. We constantly do stuff together as a team, and we constantly go live in the group, and we're always doing something in the group. So make sure that you're just plugging in. Yes, this Zoom is plugging in. This training is plugging in. Like, that's amazing. Yeah, so hold on. Grand Rapids. Oh, it's okay. So I'm super proud of you guys for plugging in. Like, it's a big deal. And that's why I'm triple diamond. There's no other, like, yeah, thank you, God. But, like, I'm also triple diamond because I've plugged in. Like, literally, dude, it's because I plugged in for 4 years straight. I'm not kidding. I have not taken a month off where I'm like, nah, I'm just not going to go to any events. No, that's what keeps me going. And if you don't need the event, someone there needs you. So, like, I promise you, it's always worth it. It's always worth it. If you're not setting goals, that's the next thing I want to talk about. You're not being real with yourself. If you're just saying, like, Kim's middle name is plugged in. It's so true. Kim plugged in Kane. So good one, Ari. So I'm not kidding. Like, I am the plug-in queen. And when it used to be to a point where people wouldn't plug in, like, team would tell me I can't come, and I'm like, whatever. Why can't you come? Now I'm just like, well, we'll miss you. Like, I know not everybody can, but I really, like, I strive to get people to all the events because it will take you all the way up. When you when you show up, you go up, and that is not an exaggeration. So I love it. But if you're not setting goals, so like I have team all the time that joins all the time. They join and they're like, yes, I am, I am diamond. And I'm like, yes. And they're like, I'm diamond. I'm like, yes. And I'm like, but how are you going to get there? And they're like, I don't know. I just know that like I am. And I'm like, well, we have to know. We have to know how you're going to get there. We got to set a goal, honey, or else like what? So make sure you guys are setting goals. What is it that you want from this business? Because let me tell you something. You can literally, I get passionate about this because I have gone from nothing to something, I guess. I don't mean like popular. I mean like I have things now. Like I have things now. I have bills paid. I have extra money. I have time with my family, time freedom. Like this business has changed everything for me in 4.5 years. Everything. In fact, it did it within the first like year. Let's be real. But I had a clear vision of where I was going. I had my charts out at all time. When I tell you that you can do anything you want with this opportunity, I mean that 110%. So everybody on this Zoom, I need you writing out what it is that you want from this company. And I need you knowing what you're going for. So if your goal is Ruby, because your first goal should be Ruby, get there and then we'll open up that next chart. So pull out a Ruby chart and ask your upline, how do I fill this out? What do I need to do? Tell me what I need to do and we'll tell you. Find 3 distributors and help them set up their auto shipment, complete step 2, and then step 3. But the way that you get to Ruby is you find 3 distributors. And 2 of them complete steps 1 and 2, and one of them complete steps 1, 2, and almost 3. That's how you go Ruby. And I know that might be confusing for you right now, but charting is a whole nother Zoom. And it's simple. It's just helping people get started with the business. So make sure that you're doing that. And you will be Ruby. And then when you go Ruby, you pull out that Emerald chart and you figure out exactly what you need to go Emerald. When Sam was pushing for Emerald, she had her numbers written out on her Emerald chart. She knew exactly what volume she needed. She knew exactly how many people she needed to ask. She knew exactly how many people she needed to ask to join the team. She knew exactly what she needed. She knew what she needed. When I went diamond, my chart was out in front of me every single day, and I was knocking off volumes, and I was doing what I needed to do. You will not reach your goals if you're not willing to talk to people or host that party or help that distributor host that party. So this is probably, my biggest thing that I wanted to talk about, because let's face it, some of you are brand new, but some of you have been in for a second, and there's nothing like being an amazing leader. So this is the last topic that I wanted to talk about. This is the most important thing. So I want y'all to just soak this in, okay? Soak it in, write notes, take notes, whatever you need to do. When you're getting people started, step up to the plate. I'm not going to be here every single second of the day. Sam is not available every second of the day. Ari's not available every second of the day. Paige, that girl ain't available every second of the day. We also have Bible studies and library groups and family and kids. We're here for you whenever you need it, but you are a leader. Once you sign that one distributor, which I think is like most all of you, once you sign that one distributor, you are now a leader. Congratulations. You are now a leader. So what do you need to do? What does that mean? That means that everything I helped you do, you help them do. That's what that means. If I am your personally enrolled upline, these are the things that I do for you. I send you a checklist, a real quick 4-thing checklist. And this is some of it's new, some of it's old. If you're personally enrolled by me, I have gotten you started by launching your business. I have taken the time to be on the phone with you. I have taken the time to personally text you and say, hop on this Zoom. Get to this one team, one mission. So anything that you see me doing, or your personally enrolled upline, whatever you see us doing, do for other people. Maybe take it up one notch, because maybe your upline didn't even tell you about the A to B auto shipment, but you need to be doing that, right? You have got to be doing the things that leaders do. You have to be leading from day one. When I was a distributor, brand new distributor, I acted like a diamond, because I knew that if I acted enough like a diamond, I would be paid like one eventually. And I was. And then after diamond, I acted like I was double. You have to be able to do that phone call. You have to be able to do that party. You have to be able to get a whole, it's simple things like when you get someone new started, put them in that group message. Help them reach out to people. Book that launch party. Don't wait for me to do it. Don't wait for me to do it. I will do it, but don't wait for me to do it because your business will explode once you become the leader that you know you need to be. So that's just real talk, and I don't mean it in a bad way. I love helping you guys. That's what I do. That's what I do. My job is to help to inspire and motivate and grow. And we can't motivate anybody, so I didn't mean to say that. But my job is to inspire. And you're gonna have people quit, and you need to move on from that. You need to be like, whatever, that's fine. People quit. You guys, people quit. People quit. People quit. People quit. People quit. That's okay. The person that enrolled Ari quit. Like the person who enrolled me quit, said bye to the business completely, quit, was gone, like gone. There are so many of you that are going to sign people up and they're not going to give this 2 seconds of their time. That's okay. That's why every single month our goal is to fill out our steps to success. Pam and Mike and Mark, they didn't say, welcome to the team, fill out your steps to success once and be successful. They said, welcome to the team, fill out your steps to success monthly and you will be successful. And that's simple. 4 customers and 3 distributors a month, I can do that. I can do that. You can do that. So when you're getting people started, step up to the plate. Make sure you are booking that launch party for them. Be the leader that you see leading you, and you will go diamond. Don't depend on anybody else. We're here to help you get started. We're not here to literally be here till you're ambassador doing everything for you. We want to help you. We do. But there comes a time where we're going to help you always, but you're going to need to start doing the little things like booking that launch party, saying, hey girl, what works for you? Weekend or weekdays? Cool. Let's get this on the books. Like you have to be willing to do that. And I say that because I believe in all of you. And I know that all of you can do that. Yes. Paige said, yes, it will happen. People quit, but don't worry, you'll find new people. Yep. Like Cammie says, she always says, I always forget exactly how she says it. She says it's really good. Some will, some
won't. Who cares who's next?
Yes, I was just getting it. Yes. Some will, some won't. Who cares who's next? Some will, some won't. Who cares who's next? Like that is so true, you guys. I signed up somebody in the month of February. I signed somebody in February who was so excited. She came to a training. Literally 2 days into her business, she came to a training. I can't get a hold of her. She MIA, just witness protection program gone. After that training, not a word. You know what? I don't care. I don't care. I have other people. I care about her, and I hope that she comes back one day. In the meantime, though, I have a team that does want this, that is willing to work for it, that is excited, and you're going to have people quit, and that's okay. I'm triple diamond. 4.5 years later, I still have people quit on me. Not on me, on themselves. And that's okay. That is totally fine, right? We're good. We're good. We got this no matter who is with us, right? So I love you guys and I appreciate you guys for being on, but now I want to know, how many people a day are you willing to reach out to? Hold on, I'm going to read Chrissy's comment. I cried my first couple of no's and now a no is just, okay, bye, thanks. There are other people I know, my friends see me and people are watching. It's going to take me places. Absolutely. Amen. Yeah, it is. You're going to have people that are like, you're dumb. Guys, my sister called me out on Facebook. I've had her blocked since. It doesn't matter. Who cares? 25. Yes. How many people are you willing to reach out daily? I have to hit at least 20 to 40 people a day on Facebook and 10 to 15 on Instagram. I love that. That's perfect. All right. That's on average 50 people a day. Love it, Chrissy. Yeah, she does the same. 20. Yes. 20 is a good number, you guys. Every day on my 6 list, 2 of the things are, because you guys, it's 6 list is beautiful. Every day, 2 of my things on my 6 list are ask 20 people to join my team and ask 30 people to host a post, which is essentially customers who can become distributors. But that's really host a post is customers. So that is every single day, because my goal every single day is to talk to 50 new people. If I talk to 20 new people though, I am happy. Let me tell you, you can go diamond, you can go triple diamond talking to 20 brand new people a day. So make sure you're adding to, wait, I don't mind reaching out, but as you know, Kim, I have to build up my friends list. Oh, Yes, you do. That's right. Yes, you do. Hold on. Wait. iPhone. I want to make sure I'm talking to the right person. Where's iPhone? Say your name real quick. iPhone. Real quick. But I want to make sure I'm talking to the right person. So yes, you guys, how many? Okay, I thought so. Danielle, yes, I thought so. You do. You have to add to your network every single day, which means, on Facebook, I add 30 to 40, 50. It just depends. It's really easy to add people on Facebook. It's easy to add people on Instagram too. So I add people every single day on Facebook. It's so like if you're not getting new people on your friends list, then what are you even doing? Ari, did you want to add something? Yeah, go for it.
So I have a friend who is, hey y'all, but I have a friend who is going to school for medicine, and she is looking at Wayne State because we live in Detroit, and then she's also looking to travel down to Baylor University. And so my mom is asking her what she wants to do to get what she needs to get done, because Wayne State will just throw money at people who want scholarships, especially for med school. Mm-hmm. She says, real calm and collected, I have to grow my network. I'm going to go to this meet and greet, and I'm going to shake some hands, bump some elbows, get to know everybody. And then if I decide to go to Wayne State, I'm going to have this person's number, that person's number. I'm going to know this advisor. I'm going to grow my network. And she said she's going to do the same thing down at Tulane when she goes for that meet and greet that she's having down there. And it makes so much sense. She wants to be a doctor. So if we want to be presidential, you know what I'm saying? Presidential diamond. Isn't there a black diamond? Am I getting that mixed up?
No,
if you want to be that, you have to reach out, because that don't touch me, don't talk to me, that was me. I do not let people in my personal space, okay? We don't get down like that in Detroit, but I had to branch out and be a different person to grow my network, to be just like my homegirl Vanessa and say, you know what? I do want to rub elbows and meet those people. Yes. And I want to host my own OTOM one day.
Amen.
I'm going to do it.
Yes.
So we have to plug in and do what we have to do, y'all.
Yep. That's awesome.
That's all I have.
That's awesome. No, I love it. And that's, I'm reading comments as I'm watching, but I love Ari. Yes, and that's true. Like you have, and it's so funny, Ari, because I've been saying I'm going to host my own one team one day. I've been saying that for like 2 years. And it's here. So it's like you can, it's funny because I literally was just saying that like 2 years ago, and I've been saying that, and she's right. Like you have to be willing to go out there, just like that girl wants to be a doctor, so she's willing to network. We have to do the same thing. Like I literally, guys, that was hard for me. But now I'm not kidding. You give me an opportunity to meet new people, I will be there. I will put it in my calendar and I will be there. If there's some kind of weird open house, like count me in. I will be there. If there's a library thing going on, I will be there. Because you know what? That means there's going to be moms there that need extra time, need extra income, want to make new friends. Like wherever you can meet people, go and do it. That's why I joined a gym. That was the first reason. And guess what? I literally, you guys, I joined Flex City Fitness, I think 2.5 or 3 years ago. And I have a girl from Flex City coming to the one team on the 9th. Finally. Like, you don't lose track and sight of that. You meet new people and you hold on to those new people. You get them on Facebook. You do what you need to do. But it's networking. So yes, how many people are you willing to reach out to a day on social media? But how many people are you willing to bump elbows with? So many people are so focused on looking at their phones and messaging people when they're out and about that they forget that there's that person right in front of you that you can have a real conversation with right now. Like right now. That teller at the gas station, that used to be me. She hates her job. I promise. Tell her that you have an opportunity that you think she would love. That person that you passed by at the mall that was looking at whatever, window shopping, that's probably your next diamond. So like stop dismissing people, stop prejudging. And yes, the power of blitzing, it is insane. You guys, that is one of the main things I do. Blitzing is second nature for me. Blitzing is second nature. It's not even weird. You don't have to pull a card out even. I do like our new cards, so I do. But blitzing is just saying, hi, my name is Kim. Are you on Facebook? I think you're awesome. Let's connect. They get to stalk you on social media, which is why posting daily is so important. You guys, it's a circle. It's all a circle. Like you just have to be willing to do the things, okay? So now that this is getting close to an hour, feel like Ashley's the queen. Ashley Walmer or Ashley Sinclair. Yeah, blitzing is my baby cakes. It's what I do. I do it every day. If I come in contact with someone, I like to share this opportunity because I believe that God places people in people's lives for a reason, whether it's for 2 seconds or 2 hours. Oh, your girl on this Zoom. That's awesome. Yes. Okay. So I didn't realize that. Okay. I was thinking like Ambassador Diamonds, but you guys, I appreciate, yes, Ashley, that's right. You went live. Yay. That's right. Okay. That's right. And Ashley has been killing it with live videos. It's awesome. So I love seeing people get out of their, comfort zones and do the things, but I promise you, whatever you want with this business, you can achieve it. I hope some of those tips helped you guys. What are you willing to do for yourself every day? And when you commented in the beginning and you told me why you started It Works, don't lose sight of that. Don't. I still have not lost sight of the fact that I joined so I could be a stay-at-home mom, and I have done way more than that. I accomplished that, and I've done way more than that. And now my goal, your why becomes bigger. Your goals become bigger because you start checking them off. So I hope that these tips helped you guys. I want to thank Sam for hopping on and sharing some of her tips with us and just doing that mock phone call with me. But I am so proud of you guys for being on. Make sure that you plug your team into this who couldn't be on. I'm going to share the recording in the group. But I love you guys so much. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your night, and we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.